It is time for you to take an intraday look at what is going on with the markets. I got SPY QQQ IWM. I also want to show you Bitcoin, although I'm going to show the daily chart on that one because there's something critical I really want you to pay attention to there. And then NVIDIA will also take a look and see what exactly is going on since it dropped a little bit yesterday. Is it going to climb back up today? We're going to take a look at that in this video. So popping this up here for you. Here is the 15-minute chart from, actually, let's pop it up to the hourly chart for you for SPY. Just so you can see a little bit more about what's going on here. 560 is going to be that number to beat today. If we get over that, we got a fair amount more upside, recovering very handsomely from yesterday's low close that we had. So this green area of support that I have on my charts, and if you guys watch my previous videos, if not, you should go back and watch them. I have a much bigger view for a much longer time frame for where all those supports and resistances are. But this is what support does. This is where you find that buying pressure. We'll see today if we can get up over 560, then we can come up here some more and so we can start keep looking for that ceiling again. Looks like right now we found a temporary floor down here at 554, almost 555. So if we fail to get over 560, then we're probably going to start looking for this floor down the support area again. We're just going to have to watch and see. Over to the Qs. When we look at the Qs, intraday, let's move this a little bit this way for you so you can see it. Support area, we didn't get down there. The floor actually was above there. We're free floating in this area right now up to, where's that, 479.59, so almost 480. You can see the trouble that we had back in here. That's where about where we traded sideways. Getting up above that is going to be the first big move that could help us upward. If not, if we get rejected after all that support, that could turn into a bunch of rejection down this way as well. Watch for that support to come in around 472, 473. We found it yesterday at about 474, and that makes a lot of sense. That was one of my price targets, and that ceiling that it was before became the floor for us, so we bounced off of that. Now we really got to watch to see if we get back into that mixed territory of about 479 to 483. We actually have to get up above that to get up to 485. You can see both of those values on here. 483 is the blue, 485 is the red. Moving up above there will allow us a much stronger move upward. If not, we're going to be down here and retesting support in this green area that you can see on your chart. IWM, look at this on the hourly chart for IWM, the Russell 2000 ETF. As we look at this, yeah, we made it up above resistance, sold off to support. Made it up above resistance, sold off to support, but we still have higher highs and higher lows. We're still marching up. We need to still make it up above, what is this, about $215 per share to get back up here. We got rejected off the 618 level of 216.42. My price target was 217. I called that a win, and I stand by that one. Before that, it was 213. We hit that one, and we're going to hit this one. Or we already hit this one, so now for this next one, making up above that is going to allow us that bullish direction. If we don't break that 618, we try it again and we get rejected, we could possibly sell down further. Watch for this green area of support to hold. This slanted line across here is the top of a bullish channel for the majority of the price action for the IWM. That's like over a decade-long bullish channel, just so you know. And then way up north above there is another band of that bullish channel that you can look at. That's really where we start to get rejected off the Russell 2000 stocks. But because this is an intraday look, right now we'll just talk about the prices that are local to here. So Bitcoin, this is the daily chart, but I just want you to see on this daily chart. Matter of fact, let me hide my drawings on this. There we go. And take a look at this. This red line is the 50 EMA. The blue line is the 50 SMA. I'm even going to take the 200 out of there, so that's not distracting. We are below the 200 and the 50, so that is bearish. And momentum is actually starting to tip bullish for us. We're just barely above 50, but you can see if you look in the RSI down here, the fact that it's mostly somewhat sideways is something that tells us that, yeah, it might be a little bit bullish. We're kind of drifting upwards on this one, but still not a clear direction for us. We got to break up above these 250 period simple moving averages that are, I'm sorry, the 50 blue is a simple, the 50 red is an EMA. Rejected off the 50 EMA, didn't, and then actually, well, for this one, closed below the SMA, below the SMA, below the SMA, below, there we peekabooed above, got rejected again. That, like, we got a ton of rejections here. Now on the bottom side of this, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. I actually have a trend line on here for you, and we can draw this a couple of different ways. One is across the ultimate bottoms that we have more recently here for what's happening. We're putting upward pressure. We are squeezing up on those, on the 50 EMA and SMA. The RSI is rising on us. We could possibly push higher. We could possibly break up above this resistance band that I have on here, 62.9, so about 63,000 is going to be very critical resistance. So is 61.816. So here, this is where we tested it and we got rejected off of that. If we don't break the 61.816 and we don't break the 62.980, then we're probably going to get rejected. We're probably going to sell back down a lot harder. Otherwise, if we can make it up above that, then we have green lights up to about 66,000. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm going to wrap this up, guys, for you with NVIDIA with our intraday chart, because this is also interesting. I did tweak this trend line right here just a little bit because it was floating up above like this, above these tops. And I think that we can get that really fine-tuned intraday adjustment to say that this is really where we're finding that trend line resistance. We found it as support before. Got rejected off of resistance up here when we hit our heads on the ceiling, broke down below it, retested. It is critical today for NVIDIA that we break up above that to keep on trying to muck through this resistance that we're currently in. And the top of this is at about 130. If we get rejected here, we could fall down off of that down to about 120 is that really solid support that we have down here at the top of this green area that you see. So that's the intraday look that I have for you for the markets and for Bitcoin and for NVIDIA. Guys, if you want to see what I'm buying and selling, if you want to talk to me and my community members, you can do so using the link down in the description for the Patreon. Click sign up and then join the Discord. That's where we are throughout the trading day. And then also down in the description, you'll find a link for a technical analysis trading course. You can find out a very nice, very simple, clean, easy trading strategy there that has a very winning track record to it. You can learn all about it. You can learn how to set it up. And I also have a chapter in there that will introduce you to options. Guys, don't forget, when you do sign up for that course, use the code word DOCTOR, DOCTOR. It will give you a massive savings on signing up for that course. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I am Dr. Stock, Doctor of Education. Remember, my friends, that learning is earning, and we'll see you in the next video.